the lounge in Palm Desert, California, it's the Mark and Tony Show. Tonight we're featuring two Renaissance men from the Coachella Valley, Mr. Patrick Evans, Chief Meteorologist from KESQ, and that wonderful country music artist, Brian Scott. So now, put your hands together and welcome Mark and Tony!
Thank you, everybody, for showing this evening.
Oh, yeah.
This is Mr. Tony Pomponio.
And Mr. Mark Lantero, folks.
And we have microphones, so
Yeah,
we're going to start this, and we're going to make this happen,
You know,
Tony.
I almost feel like we've been here already once.
It's deja vu.
I guess so.
Maybe a few times.
Well, anyway, so what have you been up to?
Just coming back from very cold Chicago, so
saw
Mr.
that.
Patrick Evans can fill us in about all the things that are going on.
You know, I saw some photos of you and Jan
That's right.
around Chicago. I saw you in a train, some kind of...
I actually took my first train ride. All the years of being back in Chicago, I was never on a train.
Well, here's the thing that gets me, is his hair wasn't perfect. And I'm going, something has got to be wrong. Why is it so kind of like fluffy looking? Then I thought about it. It's got to be zero. That means his hair is frozen.
Not only zero, it was below zero, and yes, it froze. Along with the hairspray, you could land a jet.
Man, the jet, I got a hunch if you would have touched it, it would have fallen off or broken
And that
off.
was the concern. I said, everybody stay away from the hair.
Due to a football injury when I was in high school.
Folks, pay very close attention
I have
here.
a hard time, all right, I'll say, clipping my toenails, okay? How about
That's
that?
TMI.
So anyway, so I finally decided I'm going to go and get pedicures. All right, so first time I walked in the place, I felt like 1,000 women were all staring at me. And I said, okay, well, a lot of good-looking women here. I think I'm going to like it here. Well, the other day I went. And I had an appointment. I thought I was going to be with this really nice-looking gal. You know, it's okay. You take my foot and rub it a little bit. Well, all of a sudden, well, she's not here today. However, we have a replacement. All of a sudden, I saw this sumo wrestler come in the back room.
They did that on purpose.
He comes up to me, he goes, I'm already in a chair. Hello, my name is Dong. And I go, I'm gone. Anyway, with a little bit of encouragement, we were able to get Dong back room, and someone else replaced him. I had to wait, but it all turned out well. So I sent pictures of these guys, Sonny and Mark.
First mistake.
I sent pictures of my feet, and I didn't think they'd get too excited about that, but all of a sudden, this lady grabs my hand and sticks it in a bowl of water. And I go, wait a minute.
And we weren't too excited about your hands either.
I didn't sign up for this, okay? And, oh, do you want the manicure? You want anyway, I'm not going to make fun of people, but anyway, I couldn't understand the damn thing she was telling me. I said, yes. I keep saying yes. Well, I guess I talked myself into a full everything, manicure, pedicure. I was there for 2 hours.
Well, this is kind of our Christmas season right now. We're
Yes.
going to, this is kind of a Christmas show.
Absolutely.
The Christmas tree's back there. And
Yep.
we want to enjoy the holidays. We want everybody out there to have fun, enjoy the holidays with family and friends.
We have, I'm going to call him a very good friend. I love this guy. I watch him every morning with my 2 cats. Chief Meteorologist Patrick Evans is in the house.
Very, very good. And we also have an extremely talented country singer. Fantastic singer, and I have to tell you, I'm anxious that he's on the show. Mr. Brian Scott, everybody.
Marcus.
So, Tony, what do we always do? We face one another and we'll say, be right back.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family, real good.
Need documents notarized fast? Or needing to get a notarized document authenticated to send out of the country? Atlas Mobile Notary brings certified notary and apostille services right to you. Professional, convenient, and reliable on your schedule. Trust Atlas Mobile Notary and apostille to make your paperwork simple. Call today and get it done the easy way.
Looking for fun and to mingle? It's the all-new Babalu, with the biggest and best stock bar in the desert. Delicious Cuban and Peruvian food served with incredible daily social hour specials. Babalu.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a friend, a desert icon, Mr. Patrick Evans.
Big round of applause, everybody.
Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets.
I ain't got no cigarettes.
There we go.
2 hours of pushing broom. I said 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means.
King of
King
the
of
road.
road.
King of the road, ladies and gentlemen.
Big round of applause.
You're the king of the road.
Very short road. Very good. I loved it.
Oh my
Liz,
God.
thanks again for coming out.
So I'm sitting here watching you over there. I go, this, for once you're on the other side of, as far as,
And it feels weird.
I'm sure it does.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't love it,
That's great.
but I love you guys. So
Well, we thank you.
be gentle with me.
Patrick, I'm going to tell you, I've known you for a long time. I think the first time I met you was at Melvin's one night, or one Sunday. I think it was during the Sunday Jam. You were
Yeah.
doing your favorite song,
Summer wind.
Summer Wind.
Summer wind.
But we got some funny stories that he and I experienced. We were talking about a little earlier. Obviously, everyone knows that Patrick is the chief meteorologist. He is also a radio personality. He's one of the top MCs in this entire town. Give him a hand for all the work that.
Big hand. I think he's the top MC in this valley.
Anyway, Patrick, I'm going to stop talking. I want you to start talking.
Well, I want to talk about we've known each other for a long time, but Tony did me an enormous favor. He played at my wedding, played accordion, and my wife gave him a really funky Lithuanian song that you learned in its entirety, which is what she came down the aisle to with her dad.
Yes.
But the other side of the story, people don't know this. We had hired some mariachis to come in and perform before the wedding. They didn't show up until later. So I'm frantic. We're like, we don't have, and we got people out there having a drink, no entertainment. And I go, Tony, would you mind? And he goes out and he entertains the troops until the wedding starts. Oh. And then he plays, for the actual wedding. Then the mariachi showed up, but you were the hero of the day. You saved the day.
So I got to add something to it. It's really hot out. This beautiful estate in Palm Springs. So I'm set up underneath, a tree, and I'm going, this is the right spot for me. All the tables are there. The Mayor Moon was in charge. So Patrick comes up to me, and he was frantic. Tony, the mariachi, where do you want me to go? On the other side. I go through these friggin' bushes, and next thing you know, I pop out an accordion. Ta-da! I'm here.
And he's out in the sun, and he's sweating.
I'm sweating like bullets, man.
I think a round of applause for Tony.
Tony, save the day.
Well, anyway, so Patrick goes, okay, it's time to go back on the other side. So right through the brush again, and I get underneath the tree. Now, you have to understand one thing. I learned this song. And during rehearsal, I played a different song, so your in-laws and your wife wouldn't know that I'd be playing that song, right?
Yeah.
So when we practiced it all went well, right? However,
Went phenomenal.
when we actually did it, they walked a little faster. And they got to the front where the wedding party, all the news guys are up there, all your guys, John White and the rest of the gang there, Chris Long.
Yeah.
And anyway, so Mayor Moon's looking at me, he's going like this. And I'm going, no, damn it, I learned this friggin' song. I'm playing it all the way through it until I get to the end.
And he did. And it was phenomenal.
Did you let the audience know who your favorite singer is? I think I got a good idea. But secondly, let everybody know when you started this or what the enjoyment was with all of this.
I've always been a piano bar guy, and I think many of us, after the Italian guys in the room know this, after a couple of Jack Daniels, we all think we're Frank Sinatra. But I always loved it. I lived in Orange County before moving to the desert. And there was a place called the Villanova, and they had the world's best piano bar.
Okay.
I was there more often than I was at home. Palm Springs, we've got Melvin's and Michael Healy, and there are a few places to drop in and do
There
numbers
is, and
like
I'm
King
sure
of the
you've
Road.
hit them, and you've sang, and you've done a great job.
Patrick is a blessing to this desert. Every day I turn the TV on, I watch him in the morning. Him and the team are funny. It starts my morning out great. But the thing that I like that you do, Patrick, you do a lot of charity stuff.
There are so many charities, and they all need a voice. And I don't have a ton of change in my pocket, but I have time, and so I give my time, and I like to MC events, and you just want to lift up those that need a hand.
Yes.
Let the audience know a little bit about the Palm Springs Film Festival, because I know you're out there, you're talking, socializing
cool
with
is
all
that?
the guests, all the stars. So give everybody a little bit of the backstory on this.
We are position number 3 on the red carpet. So when stars arrive to the red carpet, and this year it's going to be people like Adam Sandler and Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Hudson, what happens is they come through, and the first people they meet are the folks from Entertainment Tonight, because they're big and heavily involved in the film festival. The next stop is Getty Images, and Getty Images, they do all of the big events, and they record it all for posterity, and then they come to us.
Yeah.
And we get a chance to interview them, and we've been very lucky. Sometimes the stars don't stop; they just keep going. You know, they walk, they go across the street, say hi to the fans, but oftentimes, you know, they want to talk about their movie.
Yeah.
And so we have an opportunity. Myself, my co-host Angela Chen, we get an opportunity to talk with the stars, and it's a lot of fun. It's a little nerve-wracking because you get obviously the stars that you know, but also we get a lot of directors and producers and people that maybe you don't know by sight.
Yes.
Okay. So there have been moments on the red carpet that have given me a lot of heartburn.
Or as we like to say as Italians, agita.
A little agita. One year, I don't know if you guys remember this film. It was an amazing Academy Award winning film, 12 Years a Slave.
Yep.
All right, we knew the stars. We knew who was coming. Also, the director was a gentleman by the name of Steve McQueen, not that Steve McQueen.
But everybody knows him.
But Steve McQueen was the director of this film. But my producer, we have this little whiteboard. My producer holds up a card that says, "Who's coming?"
Yes.
And so my producer wrote down Gary Oldman. So I was ready for Gary Oldman. I had my questions. He was in Churchill that year. And so I was excited about interviewing him. That's not who walked up.
Oh, no.
A gentleman walked up, and he's with his publicist. I knew I should know him. It was Steve McQueen, who was the director of 12 Years a Slave, but I had no idea who he was because I didn't recognize him. And I was told that Gary Oldman was coming. So I looked there, and I'm like, so what brings you to the Palm Springs International Film Festival? And he turns to his publicist, and he's a British guy, and he says, "This bloke has no idea who I am." And that was on live television. I was like, and that is true. But I finally figured it out. He's like, "Well, I'm here to accept an award for directing 12 Years Later." And I'm like, okay. And then I clicked it.
Rewind. It's not like here where we can do it over again.
No, it was live. So, but there have been moments like that.
But a lot of fun moments for sure. So.
Amazing moments. Like Steven Spielberg came out and was taking selfies with our whole crew. Just a delightful, really approachable guy. Tom Hanks was one of the. He's just a mensch. He just came out and was hugging everybody. And
So for the most part, everybody's extremely friendly.
yeah.
You know, Patrick,
And your doppelganger, Richard Gere.
Yeah, there he is, yes.
Was
Oh,
one
Here
of
it is,
one
everybody.
of the
Oh, no.
nicest guys.
Okay,
He shows
thank-
up with Diane Lane, and we do this interview for about 3 or 4 minutes, and that's as much as you usually get. And we go to a commercial break, and he's standing there. He's like, "When do we go back on?" I'm like, "I don't know how you tell Richard Gere, no, thank you, but you're done. Look, you can go inside now."
But we'll create time for you.
You know what, Patrick, once again, I want to thank you for
Yeah,
coming
very
on our
much
show.
so. Thank you.
We've been on Patrick's Eye in the Desert show.
Yes, we have.
And we enjoyed ourselves. And it's kind of, it's really weird. I was thinking about this on my way here. We're flipping sides over here, and I hope we've done a good enough job because you're a true pro.
You
at
guys
what
are
you do,
terrific.
man.
I love the show, and I love that it
Thank
airs
you.
on our Fox station.
Yes.
And folks
Yeah,
can
thank
tune
you
in
very much. Right after your show.
right after Eye on the Desert. So.
Patrick, we'll be right
We'll be right back.
Welcome to Babalu Lounge and Gastropub, specializing in Cuban and Peruvian flavors. Here at Babalu, we want to provide the most authentic, multicultural dining experience that Palm Desert has to offer. We take ideas from cuisines around the world. Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Caribbean, and African flavors have heavily influenced Cuban and Peruvian food throughout history, and the same goes for us here at Babalu. And check out our website for weekly entertainment. Become a part of the family and enjoy.
Need documents notarized fast? Or needing to get a notarized document authenticated to send out of the country? Atlas Mobile Notary brings certified notary and apostille services right to you. Professional, convenient, and reliable on your schedule. Trust Atlas Mobile Notary and Apostille to make your paperwork simple. Call today and get it done the easy way.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family, real good.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Mark and Tony Show. As I said at the intro, Mr. Tony Pomponio.
And Mr. Mark Lantero.
Thank you very much. So, who we started the show with, and I made mention, the wonderful, talented musician, and he has a lot more things he does that we need to talk about tonight, like music, acting, writing, film work. So everybody, round of applause for Mr. Brian Scott.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I am offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. And although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Oh yeah, it's those holidays again, everybody. I want to wish each and every one of you guys out there a happy, happy holiday season. Make sure you're telling those people in your lives that you love them, because that's the most important thing we can do, right? Yes, absolutely. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. And although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Round of applause again, everybody, for Brian Scott. Wasn't it a wonderful song? And what a talented individual. Beautiful, beautiful voice. I made mention that not only you were a fantastic singer.
Thank you.
But you do your writing.
I do.
You've been acting. You've acted with us on our television
I
shows.
have.
Movie work, film work, TV work. Why don't you let the audience know all this?
Well, gosh, I've been doing this for a long, long time. It feels like forever and a day, right?
Yeah, tell
But
me about it.
I've been doing this since grade school, actually. I've been working in, I did choirs. I've done all kinds of television extra stuff. And then I got a TV show on ABC. Back in 2011, I was working with Carney Wilson and Joey Fatone from NSYNC.
How cool is that? Joey Fatone.
Yeah, Joey Fatone. Great friends of mine now, but it was a television show called Karaoke Battle USA, and I was the cowboy judge on that, just like an American Idol. We went all over the United States looking for talent, and I had a blast with him. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of stuff.
And that also, weren't you in some contest as well? That
Yes,
let the audience know that you did very well in that contest.
I was fortunate enough. I entered a contest called the World Karaoke Championships, and I took top 10 in the world, and that's how I got the show.
The first time I saw this guy, I thought I wouldn't want to meet this guy in a dark alley, man. He's some big friggin' guy. I figured he's gonna friggin' clobber us, both of us together at the same time. And then I hear this beautiful voice of his. I'm going, oh my God, he's such a kind, nice person.
I'm a teddy bear.
Yeah.
But he'll still clobber you if you irritate him.
I'm working currently every Friday night, guys, at Giuseppe's in
How about
Palm
that?
Desert. Yes. 6 to 8. I want all of you guys to come out and join us. It's
Fantastic.
a fantastic restaurant. I'll be there 6 to 8 for the first 3 Fridays of every month.
You know, that is so cool, man. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
I heard it's a great venue. It's developing into a nice place. A lot of people are going.
It is. And we've had great turnouts for the last couple of weeks, so.
The influences in your life that brought you to singing and the style of singing, everything. Could you let the audience know that, please?
Other than God, right? We always have to say thank you to God
Yes.
for everything that He has blessed us
Absolutely.
with. I thank Him. But there was some early countries. You know, when I grew up in Orange County, California. And yes, we did.
Country guy from Orange County.
Yeah, there are not a lot
here
of
we
them.
go. I mean, you know.
There's not a lot of them, right? So I had a couple older brothers that were listening to the hard rock stuff, and I'm this little kid that says, "Where's my Kenny Rogers albums? Where's Dolly
There it
Parton?"
is.
Right, and they're all, "What kind of?" No. So I've always had this love for country music in my heart. So the people like George Strait, George Jones, Garth Brooks, Willie Nelson, they're all inspirational to me, and I've tried to take a little bit of everything I've learned from them and put it into my own show, for sure.
You know what? Thank God for Brian and Roger to bring country music to this town.
Exactly.
Yeah, Roger
We need
and the
that,
Roadhouse
so-
Rebels.
As the applause sign is, keep that applause going. You mind singing another song for us?
Y'all want to hear another one?
All right, everybody, Mr. Brian Scott.
Hey, give me a hand.
Blame it on my roots. Showed up in boots and ruined your black top hair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I thought the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw the surprise, the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. And I toasted you, say, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. And I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. Well, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. Then I've been there before. Everything is alright. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then, yes, I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. And I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. Sing it with me, everybody, come on. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. And I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. Thank you, everybody. In low places. Thank you. Thank you to the band.
Yeah.
Brian Scott, everybody.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Tony, what do we have sitting up here again?
Well, you know what? I'm going to hand it off to Roger here. We got a very special
Perfect.
guest sitting up here with us, and we want to give him some recognition.
Exactly.
My wonderful bass player over here, Dave Jeffrey.
Big round of applause for Dave Jeffrey.
When you hear that wonderful bass in the background, that's Dave.
It's
That's
Dave.
And it's been Dave for Merle Haggard, George Jones, and Johnny Paycheck.
How about that?
And Roger in the Roadhouse Rebels.
And there we go. I mean, you big hitter, you.
We've been honored to have Dave for the last year. Unfortunately, Dave is moving to Arizona. And so we're gonna be missing
Whereabouts
him.
in Arizona?
Maricopa.
We've got some great ideas. There's a big place he's been scouting. He's trying to get us in there. And, of course, there's a Babalu in Lake Havasu. So that's about halfway.
I feel road trips coming.
And so we're going to be doing some road trips, I suspect.
Very good.
Dave Jeffrey, thank you for the last year. It's been a wonderful pleasure and honor and privilege to have you with the band. And we're going to miss you, all of us.
A big round of applause here.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure working with all you guys. And
We thank you.
I'd personally like to thank Ernie Ball, Music Man, for all the support and all the strings and guitars they've been sending me. And it's been wonderful here in the Valley. Thank you all so very kindly.
Awesome.
Oh,
Round
thank
of
you.
applause for Dave.
Thank you.
From us, the
To
Mark
all
and
of
Tony
you.
Show crew, we want to wish you all a
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everybody. And thank you again for showing up. Thank you.
God bless you all.